I'm not physically attracted to older guys, which sucks. Like I would date like the absolute youngest, like 18, 19 that looks a little bit older, or like 24 that like has a young personality.
Okay.
I owe a massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I've made uncomfortable with my actions.
You may know him from YouTube, the many controversies he's been involved in, or his signature catchphrase.
Hi sisters, James Charles here and welcome back. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Oh, he's cute!
James Charles developed his passion for makeup as a teenager growing up in Bethlehem, New York. He started posting beauty content on Instagram and YouTube in high school with the support of his parents.
I'm much quicker.
Once my parents like understood what I like wanted to do, that I wanted to do it as a career, that I was just expressing myself.
I mean, you're really talented.
In 2016, a tweet of his glammed up senior portrait went viral, catching the eye of CoverGirl. A few months later, he made CoverGirl history.
I am so excited to announce that I am the first ever male CoverGirl. Today is a great day for lash equality. Celebrate lash equality with new So Lashy mascara.
But just months into his newfound fame, he came under fire for this tweet about an upcoming trip. He later issued an apology in which he stated he was, quote, extremely sorry and mistakenly called Africa a country. Charles managed to rebuild and went on to create a successful clothing line called Sisters Apparel, launch a partnership with the cosmetics brand Morphe, and collaborate with countless other content creators and celebrities.
Did I finish before the timer went off?
Okay.
Wow, I'm so good at makeup!
By early 2019, James Charles had amassed over 10 million subscribers on YouTube and had become the platform's top beauty content creator. He was even one of the first influencers invited to the Met Gala, but this era would soon be interrupted.
This is absolutely not a video I ever thought in a million years that I would be making.
In May 2019, Tati Westbrook, a fellow makeup artist and YouTuber who was a friend and mentor to Charles, uploaded a 43-minute video titled Bye Sister. She accused Charles of disloyalty for promoting another vitamin brand besides her own and alleged that he had a tendency to sexually harass straight men.
You know, it's really disgusting to manipulate someone's sexuality, especially when they are still, emerging into adulthood and don't quite have everything figured out. You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions.
Bye Sister turned the beauty community upside down, and within 24 hours, Charles lost 1 million subscribers, a first on YouTube. To make things worse, fellow beauty YouTuber Jeffree Star chimed in with a tweet calling him, quote, a danger to society. After initially posting a poorly received apology video, Charles came out with a more in-depth video about the situation titled No More Lies, in which he shared his side of the story and addressed one of Westbrook's allegations that he sexually harassed a straight man who had waited on them at a restaurant.
A few minutes into the conversation, I asked him about his sexuality, and he told me straight up that he was bisexual.
Oh my God, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay.
There was no straight men being manipulated anywhere in the story like Tati mentioned.
Many reacted positively to his video, and Charles started gaining back subscribers while Westbrook and Star started losing them. James Charles' career was now going in an upward trajectory. In April 2020, he became the host of a YouTube Originals show titled Instant Influencer, which later won Show of the Year at the Streamy Awards. In June 2020, Westbrook posted another video, this time apologizing to Charles and claiming Jeffree Star and YouTuber Shane Dawson had manipulated her into filming the first.
James, I am so sorry that I allowed myself to be poisoned and weaponized against you. I'm sorry that I bought into any of their lies.
Things took a major turn for the worse in February 2021 when a 16-year-old boy claimed James Charles had sent him nude photos via Snapchat.
James Charles snapped me on Snapchat. He added me back because I had snapped him a while ago, just like a fan to influencer conversation. This is the notification that I got when he Snapchatted me first. He started making the conversation very sexual and it made me really uncomfortable. He proceeded to send me explicit pictures of his body. I was getting really uncomfortable, so I told him my age. I told him I'm 16. Meanwhile, he's 21. He's a grown man. And then he proceeds to say, oh, but I didn't even get to see meaning my body.
Several more young people then came forward claiming they also had inappropriate interactions with James Charles. In response to the allegations, YouTube temporarily demonetized his channel, he was dropped as the host of Instant Influencer, and Morphe ended its partnership with him. Charles responded to the allegations in a since-deleted video titled Holding Myself Accountable, in which he admitted to sending sexually explicit messages to at least 2 minors, but claimed they had both lied about their ages.
First and foremost, I need to say sorry. I owe a massive apology to anybody that I've hurt or anybody that I've made uncomfortable with my actions. These conversations should have never happened, point blank period. There's no excuse for it. I trusted the information that was given to me rather than the information I could have and should have gotten myself.
Later in the video, Charles vowed to ask for IDs from men he talks to moving forward. After taking a break from social media for a few months, Charles returned with another video titled An Open Conversation.
And I really realized that at the end of the day, as the adult and the person with the platform, it was 1000% my responsibility to be doing my due diligence and checking into the people that I was speaking to, and I failed to do that. And that really, really sucks.
Charles once again came under fire in January 2023 when a TikToker named David posted videos of Charles trying to convince him to FaceTime. David also alleged that Charles sent him unsolicited nude photos despite him maintaining he was straight.
So if I'm being like, oh my God, David, you're annoying, over text, right? You don't know if I'm saying like, oh my God, David, you're being annoying. Or like, oh my God, David, you're being annoying. Or like, oh my God, David, you're being annoying. Because you refuse to hang out with people or because you refuse to FaceTime, you're not allowing people to actually get to know you as like a human being. And that's a massive, massive problem whenever it comes to being in a relationship with somebody.
It was also confirmed James knew David was straight because he sent him this.
So obviously being that you are straight, I would assume that you don't know a lot about like the gay community.
Using vanish mode on Instagram, Charles also offered David a lucrative role as his boyfriend. James Charles hasn't responded to this latest allegation and hasn't tweeted or posted anything on YouTube since December 31st, 2022.
James! What is, like, yuck!